Hey guys, this is Jacques from Makulu and welcome to another video. So I have really good news for you guys. This week we're pushing out, at least today, I'm pushing out to the pro users the new LinDoz ISO, long overdue, and it's going to be filled with some really cool AI goodies. And I'll get to those in a second. Um, the general public will probably get this in the next couple of weeks as well. For now, it's only available to the Patreon guys and the pro guys. I'm actually uploading as we speak, so in the next couple of hours, the links will be live. Now, those of you guys who have been following the project know that we built Electra AI. It's taken us about 2 years to build the AI, and now that she's done, we spent pretty much most of this year building tools and, well, expanding her capabilities, but building tools and interfaces around her. So she's a chatbot, she's a file editor, she's a calculator, she's an image generator, she does diagnostics on your system. She can generate AI worlds, she can tell you what the weather is, she can code, blah, blah. She's got various abilities. And I'll get to some of those in a little bit. The first one I want to obviously show is the little weather applet, little plugin that will now be on the LinDoz panel. So if you look at your Windows panel, you'll have a little weather widget there. And if you click on that, it will actually detect your location, and then it will load the weather according to, according to online sources that it literally pulls down. Now, it doesn't pull directly from online sources. What it does is it literally goes online and looks and searches the weather for your city, for your location, and then the AI extracts the relevant information and does a little summary for you based on what it finds. And then it also gives a little fun fact, which is really, really cool. But now here's the cool kicker, that you can actually talk to the AI and ask it about the weather. So if we go like ask a question, you can now present a question here. You can say like, is the weather okay to go swimming today? You can ask it. You can ask it if you can go swimming in this weather. And then submit your request, and then it will say the weather in the downland is quite pleasant for a swim. It's currently da-da-da with partly cloudy skies, da-da-da-da-da-da. Waves are gentle, and the speed da-da-da-da-da-da. So it tells you the speed of the wind coming from the northwest. So overall, it looks like a good day to hit the water. Just make sure to stay hydrated and use some sunscreen. And I say, how about clothing? What should I wear today? And so you can ask the AI about the weather. It's like speaking to your weather app. It says they're partly cloudy, temperature about da 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 da. A gentle breeze coming from da da da. I'd recommending wearing lightweight clothing to stay cool and comfortable. Perhaps a nice short sleeved shirt with some breathable shorts would do the trick. Don't forget some sunglasses and maybe a light jacket for the evening. And so this is pretty cool, because unlike normal weather apps where you just open up and it just gives you the data, you can literally speak to the weather app. You can ask, can I go surfing? How big are the waves? What's the wind speed? Da, 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 da. So you can get really nice and technical with your weather app. This is awesome right here in your panel. You just click on it and it will literally detect your location, give a thing that will generate an image. Our image generator does take about 10 seconds or so, and then the image will come through, and then you can speak to it, or you can just refresh it again. Come on, there we go. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. Anyway, also I'm inside of the VirtualBox. Okay, so in a nutshell, you've got this nice little AI weather app that's now going to be in your panel, available to all Makulu users. This is in free build, in a pro build, doesn't matter. And you can chat to your weather app. Really, really cool. The next thing that I actually want to speak about, and this is probably where I should have started, was that we're now including Office in all our distros. Actually, I'm busy redoing the ISO, starting with LinDoz. I'll be moving on to Shift next, and then Max as well. And all of them will now come with Calabara Office. Okay, and all of them will come with an AI assistant in the office. And this is so awesome, because you can write here purple, blue, yellow, green, and then look at that, I spelled yellow wrong. I can go AI assistant autocorrect and watch now. There we go. It actually tells me text edited for spelling and grammar. Okay, close, delete comment. You can see it fixed the yellow. So now you can just select text. Doesn't matter whatever text. You can just go autocorrect. Boom, done. You can also collect. You can also summarize. Choose summarize, and it will summarize that 4 colors. Da, 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 da. Or you can give it a custom command. You can say, oh, sorry, you can translate as well. Translate to German, and it will translate to German or French or German, Spanish, or French, right? Or to English if you type in another language. You can extract words. You can generate an image as well. Custom request, like, okay, sorry, I need to explain what a custom request is. You can also do a custom request, like, for example, if I say, write a poem about blue, yellow, purple, and green. So I say, write a poem about blue, yellow, purple, and green. So now I'm giving it a custom request, what I wanted to do. And I hit custom request, and look what comes out. In a world where colors blend at ease, da 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 da. It's now written a nice poem. And now I'm going to select this poem, and I'm going to go, oh, wait. And I'm going to say, write this into a story. And then there we go. And then I'm going to select all of that. And then I go custom request. And it's going to write this into a story, this poem. And there we go. Once upon a time in a world where colors were blended effortlessly, look at that. Just wrote that poem into a story. So this is so awesome. You have this AI assistant in your office now, and it's free. It's going to be in all of our ISOs, right? So you can summarize your text, autocorrect, you can send custom requests, you can translate languages, extract keywords, you can generate an image. You can generate the image. Let's go here. Dog wearing sunglasses and a hat. The hat says woof. Okay, so there we go. Dog wearing sunglasses and a hat. The hat says woof. And now you can generate a landscape image, portrait image, square image. Let's go with square image. So square image, and then just give it about 10-15 seconds. And there we go. There comes a dog wearing sunglasses, a hat, and the hat says woof, just like I asked. And now, of course, this image you can move around, use in your distro, in your office, wherever. And of course, you can resize the image, make it bigger, smaller, whatever you need. Really, really, really awesome. Don't have to search images anymore. If you're in your document, you can just generate images based on text that you highlight, whatever. You can take a piece of snippet out of your whatever paragraph, just hit generate image. So that's pretty cool. You can do portraits, square, landscape images as well, whatever suits you. And so this is really, really, really cool. I mean, you can ask it anything. It's AI, so it will do whatever you ask. So yeah, write a first time pen pal letter. So I'm going to say write a first time pen pal letter. And then I go custom request in case you're like a teenager or whatever. So there we go. Dear pen pal name, hope this letter finds you well. My name is da 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 da. So now I'm going to say, I'm going to give another custom request here. I'm going to say expand this letter to give with more details. Okay, so now I'll say expand this letter with more details, and custom request again. I'm asking it to make it more detailed. Let's see what comes up. There we go. Dear pen pal name, I hope this letter, wow, look at this detail. But about me, I enjoy, insert your hobbies, such as provide more details of those hobbies, e.g. how long you've been doing that, I love, mention something you're passionate. Wow, this is so great. Look how Electra is so good at this. Like, she literally just highlights the pieces that you just got to edit. I mean, how awesome is this, right? This is really, really, really cool. And then at the end, you put your name in there. You could use this to write professional letters for your work, anything, blogs, whatever you want. You just type whatever you want at the top as your custom request, and then boom. And notice that she actually removes the request as well. She doesn't leave it there. Like my request, she just puts the letter here, the actual request that I made, that wording gets removed. Really nice. So she like does a nice little cleanup as well. Anyway, so that's going to be in the new LinDoz that's going out this week. Now, I'm sorry, this is something we can't backport because we can't force people to put Office on their LinDoz. So if you're going to want this feature, you're going to have to download the new ISO, and I suspect many people will because it's so awesome. And this will come in the ISO. So the ISO will be bigger to download, obviously, because Office is quite big. But, I mean, look what you get. You get a full-blown, really awesome Office. Calabara Office is basically built on Libra, and of course you get a really cool AI assistant as well. Next up, we've got the offline. Okay, so you got Electra, the GUI interface, and Electra, the terminal interface. Now, users know about this too. I'm not going to go into that, but you can speak to Electra, which is our AI, via either GUI or a terminal interface. But now the latest LinDoz is also going to include an offline model. So if I click now on offline model, it's literally going to load up the LLM Studio, and there's a model that's already preloaded in the thing, so you can literally just click on load model or wait for the AI to load the model. The AI loads the model. There we go. It auto loads the model after about 20 seconds or so. The model gets auto loaded. If it does not, you can just click on load and select the model. But as you can see, the model's loading. And remember, I am inside a virtual machine, so this will take a few seconds. I'm not on actual hardware. Still, this is a pretty fast model. If you've got a machine with, I don't know, I'd say 8 gigs of RAM minimum, you can probably use this local model. Okay, 16 gigs would run much better. Like it would run much better on 16 gigs of RAM and a multi-threaded CPU. There we go. The model is loaded, and now I can go hello, and there we go. How are you today? And so now you can talk, and it's pretty fast. As you can see, it's pretty speedy. So for those guys that don't have internet, then you're offline somewhere on site or wherever you are, you're away from civilization. I don't know where you run your distro, or maybe you just don't. You want a PC that's not connected to the internet. This is perfect. This is awesome because you don't even have to download the model. She's already downloaded. You just load her. So when you open up now, obviously it's just still running here. So when you click here and you click the offline model, it will just open up the GUI. And then after about 20 seconds, it should auto-load the model. If it doesn't auto-load the model, you can just click reload last model used or select the model. But she'll load. Just give it 20 seconds or so. And there we go. There she's loading. And then once she's loaded, you can just boom, just chat to her. And there's the RAM usage, CPU usage. And so, yeah, you can see she uses about 1.5 gigs of RAM. And CPU, 10%. Not bad. So in this new ISO, you've got Electra, but if you don't have internet, you've also got an offline model, which is really cool. So we did include this now in the new distro. So you got the Office Assistant, really cool, and you've got the local offline model. That's something that's new, and you've got the really cool weather app that's really new. Other than that, if you go here to the AI toolbox, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff here. Some really cool stuff. You've got an AI calculator. So, you've got your regular calculator as well. But for the guys that, I don't know, do a lot of math, like doing a lot of math, yeah, you can just do 8 times 2 equals 16. And it generates like a fun fact based on any result. And these are awesome because it tells you like history. It really tells you some really cool stuff. Like you can even generate multiple fun facts on the same number. And blah blah. So this is really cool. Like if you love math or you do a lot of math or whatever, then yeah, this is pretty cool. -11, and because did you know in order of operations in mathematics is often remembered by the acronym PEMDAS, parenthesis, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. It's handy way to avoid the confounding output of calculations. Anyway, so this is really cool. So you have like this AI calculator that actually just generates like fun facts based on a number that you calculated. So there we go, 41, and now it's going to give me a fun fact about 41. Do you know the number 41 is often associated with fun in the world of mathematics? It's a prime number, which means it can only be divided by 1 and itself, making it blah, da, 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 da. Anyway, so yeah. So if you like math, that type of stuff, this is a simple calculator. I'm going to expand on these tools. So you're going to see the calculator get more advanced over time. For now, it does the basic functions that most average people will do. You know, on a calculator, you've got square root over there, you've got your memory over there, you've got the buttons, you've got all the multiplication, division, and so forth. You've got the clear, you've got the backspace, you've got percentage. So this is the your typical calculator, your desktop calculator, I guess. But I am going to start making a more advanced version of this sometime in the near future. But really cool that you have this fun fact here. And it's not a bad looking calculator as well. And so we go back to the AI toolbox here now. The AI text editor. And this is probably one of the coolest things ever on this distro at the moment. This text editor, because this is like a full-on text editor and it supports so many file formats. If I go open here, you can see Microsoft Word, open document, rich text files, HTML, Markdown, EPUB, and then just your general. It will detect or attempt to detect other files as well. But what's really cool about this text editor is that you can type here, dev, whatever. You can see it's color coding now. Electra Online. So as you can see, it color codes according to, you know, if you start coding on here, it will literally color code. And so, yeah, you can use it to type code. That's really cool. You can also submit a request. This is really cool too, because you can say, write me the code for a guessing game. Make it fun. Random rules. Surprise me. Okay, so I'm asking it to write me code for a guessing game, make it fun. Random rules, surprise me, and okay, now it's thinking. You can see the little thing over there, thinking, and there we go. As you can see there, let's make it big. Sure, here's a fun guessing game in Python. Da 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 da. There's a guessing game. So I can now select that, and I can go autocorrect. It will now look for anything that it can change, and it will looks like a da 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 da. Enjoy it, by the way, da da da. And obviously, it didn't find anything here that, but I can submit a request, and I can say expand this game, add more features. So now I say expand this game, add more features, and I go okay. And so now let's see what it does. There we go. Look at this. So now it's expanded, it's added, I can see it's added some more stuff, multiple rounds, user experience improvements, blah, 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 blah. So, and of course you can easily save this. You can just choose save as and save, boom. That's really easy. It's got the row number, so that's really nice. Everything's color coded, so that's really nice. You can change the fonts if you have trouble seeing, or it's too big or too small, so you can change the fonts. If you open a document, you can autocorrect it. You just click autocorrect and it will look for a fault in the document and autocorrect. You can undo, redo, search, replace, save as, print. So it's got all the functionality of a basic file editor. I'm going to obviously expand on its capabilities as well. But this is an AI file editor, not just a regular file editor. Whatever you do here, you can talk to the AI, ask the AI, change this, do this, changes into this, do this over here. I don't like this. Can you change this for me, please? Can you make this sound more aggressive, more softer toned? What about this line? I don't like the way it is over here. Can you do this? Can you do that? And so it will do everything you asked it to. So that's pretty cool. You've got this AI text editor, which is also a coder. You can also code in it because the text coding. And it will detect the different styles of coding and then adjust the color coding accordingly. So that's really awesome too. So that's a nice little tool. So you got the calculator, you got that. Of course, the AI image generator is not new, but we have done some fixes on it. Okay, it used to be all messed up. I have fixed it up a little bit, and we brought back photoreal. So you can generate photoreal images now. Once you select it, it actually opens up the rest over here. Or you can do text on images. Photoreal is really nice because the images are really enhanced and very cool looking. And here you can say a dog wearing a funky hat, colorful. And let's choose a style here. Let's go Disney style, and yeah, we'll leave the rest style. And now we generate an image, um, a photoreal image. This should take a few seconds. And then boom, an image should come through. There we go. See, I said funky hat, colorful. And we chose a Disney style. So you can see that looks really, really awesome. And it's 1024 by 1024. That's the square. So really cool. You can generate unlimited images. We do not limit the amount of images that you can generate. You can go crazy with generating images. Good, cool images too. Same with the editors. There's no limits on there. No limits on the calculations and fun facts. No limit on the weather. No limit on the AI assistant. We put no limitations on because this is our AI that you're connecting to. There's no we don't pay per token usage. This is the nice thing about creating our own AI. I'll come back to diagnostics. Okay, actually let me show diagnostics now because this is probably the one that most people are going to be really mostly impressed with. So here we are inside LinDoz now, right? So I can choose an operating system. I can say Ubuntu, Debian, Shift, LinDoz, Max, or X. So I'm in LinDoz. So I'm going to choose Makulu LinDoz. And then I'm going to choose what I want to troubleshoot. So this is software and software issue. Now I could go if I'm not inside, if I don't choose a Makulu distro, I could say like Ubuntu and ask me which version. I say 2204, and then which desktop environment, and I say XFCE, and you understand you can do that as well. But we're in LinDoz, so it knows all those details. So yeah, I'm going to say software. I'm going to say software issue and Steam. And then I'm going to say how to install Steam. And then I click next, and then I submit. So now the AI will now tell me how to install Steam. Hi there, I see you're looking to install Steam on LinDoz Ubuntu 22.04 system. No worries, and it gives me some instructions here. I could also submit a request and I say, and how to set up Proton. And so I could ask it a follow-up question, following up onto that. And it will tell me, okay, setting up Proton in Steam, Step 1, open Steam. Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Step 5, Step 6, and voila, you can play Windows games on your Linux. So this is really awesome because anything that you, anything that you need, let's go back there again, is really, really cool. For example, I go to LinDoz and I go GPU. Let's say I've got GPU issues. So I say GPU and I say NVIDIA, and I say, yeah, I've got a driver issue. And I say how to install drivers for a GTX. Is it RTX? I don't know that. I don't use NVIDIA. Is it RTX 3050 GPU? I think it's RTX, right? Not GTX, RTX. And then I hit submit. And let's wait and see what comes up. Hi there, looks like you're having some problem with NVIDIA RTX. Here's a step-by-step guide. Number 1, update your system, and it gives the commands. Step 2, build essentials. Step 3, add the drivers PPA, and it gives you the drivers PPA to add. Now you can install the NVIDIA drivers by Ubuntu driver devices, and it tells you sudo apt installed NVIDIA driver version. And it tells you here replace the driver version with the version that you want, and it tells you to blacklist your NVIDIA. Oh, this is so great, and it's so detailed, And of course, if you're unsure about something, you can submit a request and ask it more questions on the issue. Like you could say, like, okay, how do I know which version to choose? I can ask it, for example, how do I know which version to choose? Let's say I'm a new guy, I don't know. And it says, a wise question. So step 1, automatic recommendation provided by Ubuntu itself when you run this command. There we go. It will show you a list of available drivers. Okay, so it tells you can run the command and then you can see which versions are available. Or you can check the NVIDIA website and it gives you links. This is pretty awesome stuff, man. Really, really awesome. And so you can keep asking questions. So this is really nice. So we've included this little general diagnostics tool that can help you solve hardware and software issues. Like you can say LinDoz and okay, your network issues. Let's say a sound card issue. If you choose sound card, is it a Realtek? Is it creative? Are you not sure? If you choose network, is it a Realtek, an Intel, a Broadcom, a Qualcomm, or you're not sure? And if you say not sure, then what's the issue? No connectivity, slow speeds, other. And then, of course, if you choose whatever you choose, you can give a detailed description. And so, yeah, if you choose a USB, then it says generic 2, 3, 3.1, not sure. If you choose HDD, is it a Seagate, Western Digital, or Samsung, or you're not sure? And so it goes on. CPU, AMD, Intel. GPU, obviously NVIDIA, AMD, Intel. And so this is pretty cool. And of course, a software issue, you can choose from language settings, software center, Steam, Wine emulator, system updates, general issue, or other than you specify what your problem is. And so this is a really, really nice, simple diagnostics tool that actually guides you step by step. And in the last section, you just fill out the details and send it. The nice thing about this diagnostic system is that the AI, when you submit the request, the AI gets all the information of your system. So there's like a little brief breakdown gets sent to the AI, like what devices are you running, what's your motherboard, what's this, what's that, what's your CPU, what's your RAM. So the AI can really advise you really, really well based on the info it has. It knows what operating system you're running. It knows what apps you have installed. It knows what your hardware is, but or a basic version of basic breakdown of your hardware. It knows your issue, and so it can advise you. So really, 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 really cool tool. And then, of course, we've got the coder over here, which is a coding UI. And this is so awesome because it has such a huge memory and it can code it can code really nicely. Let's try that same thing again. Write me the code for a guessing game. Random rules surprise me. Okay, so I say, write me the code for a guessing game, random rules, surprise me. Let's see what the AI comes up with. So the AI will now write, there we go. It actually adds a GUI. Look at that. It actually adds a GUI. It gives you game logic. Let's make this full screen over there. You can see the code coming up there. This is so awesome. So awesome. So it says that def generate secret number, def check guess the number. This is a little bit of a slower interface, but much more capable. Because this is specifically built for coding, and so as you can see there's a GUI. I didn't even say GUI. I just said a guessing game. It's literally adding a GUI, and not only is it adding a GUI, it's adding color. It's color coding the GUI, and it's looking at styling it for a modern look. That's the nice thing about this coder. This coder will always make everything look pretty. So it will not just only make stuff, but it will also make stuff look pretty. Another nice thing is that you can actually save your conversation history and load it as well. So if you're going to another PC, you can save your conversation history, load it onto your USB, go to another PC, load it up, and just continue coding again. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's making widgets as well. Wow, this is pretty cool. I did not expect that. This is pretty cool. I'm sure I can speed this up. This is front end, by the way. This typing effect is front end. So the slowness is mostly front end. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to sit and wait for this to finish now. But a very capable coder. I need to speed that up. That should not be that slow. Interactive world, I'm sure you guys know. I'm not going to go into that right now, but you have that. You also have ChatGTP. The guys that just want to work on ChatGTP, it's very easy. Boom, you're in ChatGTP, and you can log in, or you can just hello. Without logging in, you can already speak to ChatGTP. But you can log into your account and just use ChatGTP here as well. And of course, you can full screen that. There we go. So really nice. ChatGTP is over there in the toolbox, as well as Gemini is there as well. So a nice little all rounded, really some really nice, awesome stuff. I really didn't show off the Electra AI GUI or the terminal because I've done many videos on Electra. Hello, how are you this day? She's so awesome.
Hello there. I'm doing quite splendidly, thank you. Just another day navigating the vast digital cosmos, you know? How about you? What's got you buzzing this fine day?
Oh, she's so awesome. Anyway, I think most people will probably spend most of their time on Electra because number one, it's free. Number two, it's unlimited. Number three, she's awesome. But we have to add all the options because it's Linux. And so, yeah, so pretty much that's a little summary. This ISO is going out to everybody that's upgraded to Pro. Keep your links. Go check it out later today. It will be in the Pro section. You can download it. New users, if you want it, upgrade to Pro. You'll get the links. Number three, the Patreon guys will also get it. So you can either sign up to Patreon and get a early copy, or upgrade to Pro and you'll get an early copy. Otherwise, you're just going to have to wait until it becomes available for general public. We are doing a lot of testing and fine tuning and stuff. So I'm not exactly sure when this is going to go out to the general public, this ISO, but it is on its way. There's also a shift build coming in the next couple of days that will also go to Pro users. And then there'll be a max build going to Pro users as well. X, we're still going to release it this year. I'm not exactly sure when. Maybe we'll do a Christmas release or a New Year release if it's done by then. But LinDoz is now getting full AI capabilities, including the whole Office thing. So is Shift and so is Max. So they all three are getting a lot of love and attention over this next week or two. We're in a very, very nice place, very comfortable place with the AI right now. It's running stable, it's running well. There were a couple of weeks where things were running very unstable, and I know a lot of guys are going to go, stable. I've had such a lot of issues the last week. Hello, if you looked on our website, you'd notice there that we just moved server boxes over the last 2 weeks. So we had to shift a lot of things around because there was a lot of pressure on Electra. She was limited in that box and couldn't do anything, so we had to move things around. But as of yesterday, everything's online, everything's back up, everything's working again. We've got her running on over multiple boxes now. She's running well, she's running stable. As you can see, she's running really, really good. And so so there's a lot of stability that's now returned to Electra. And so so this will go out today. The new LinDoz will go out today. Shift will come a couple of days later, probably to the Pro guys, and then Max as well. The guys that don't have the free users, that don't have Pro or that are not Patreon members, you guys should see this over the next couple of weeks. And this toolbox will be included as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, follow us. And now go check out our new channel. We've got a new website called Makulu.online. We got Makulu Linux, but Makulu.online. That website is pretty much where I mostly upload all the Electra videos. And anything AI related, I put on that website specifically. So it's going to be like a little side sister site where we put all our AI stuff. So you want to follow AI news from us, that's the place to. It's just all videos and stuff. This video will go there as well. Makulu.online. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Working late in the light of our Makulu screen, customizing themes that are oh so clean. A system stable with a heart of open source. Makulu's whispers guide me, no need to force. LibreOffice scribing through, no end, no cap. With every app I need, it's a creative sap. Yes, app. In the glow, in the flow, Makulu's insight show. AI core, open door, guiding as I go. The comfort of the code so bright in the screen's soft light. Makulu harmony in tech's endless flight. Smooth like the river, Makulu runs deep. Updates that deliver, promises to keep. Boot it up, feel the pulse, Makulu's beat so serene. With every line of code, it's like living the dream. AI's mind like the stars guides us through the night. Makulu's here, and everything just feels so right. In the grip of Makulu we find our pace, sailing through cyberspace with elegance and grace.